When I decided to start my first YouTube channel 3 years ago, I knew what I was going to do. I had spent the last 10 years learning search engine optimization and marketing in order to rank different websites that I had started. And some of those sites were getting upwards of 50,000 plus views per day and earning some pretty decent AdSense revenue. One thing about YouTube is that it's also a search engine. So being able to rank videos in a niche that was already ripe with creators was how I was going to be able to start building an audience. And it worked. There are apps that you could use in order to help you with the process, things like TubeBuddy and vidIQ. But when I was starting my channel, I already had the knowledge I needed. So I ended up going the free route, using tools like Google Trends, but more importantly, Google Keyword Planner. You can access them for free with a Gmail account. And over the course of the first 12 months as a creator, my channel was able to generate over 750,000 long-form views with no outside marketing or advertising. And instead, all I relied on was finding the best search terms in order to grow the channel organically. It was pretty wild. But what is SEO? So also known as search engine optimization, that means that you need to spend time optimizing your channel and your videos in order to rank higher in YouTube search results. Doing this the right way is going to help you attract more viewers, but then also increases the likelihood of your content being discovered by your target audience. And people often forget that YouTube is a search engine. It has similar search functions that you're going to find in Google. And one of the best parts about optimizing your YouTube videos is that if you do it properly, it's going to help rank you in Google too. Two birds, one stone. You need to start with the basics though, which is keyword research. So in order to start ranking your videos, you need to start by doing keyword research. What keywords and phrases are people using in order to find your types of videos? What are they using in order to find the types of videos you want to create? If you're a food creator, are you creating vegan cookies? Or are you creating the best vegan chocolate chip cookie for sugar cravings? It's the difference between long tail and short tail search engine optimization. So the first one is short tail. It's a generic term that everyone is using. But the second, long tail, it's not going to get quite as many searches, but using these are going to help dramatically increase your chances of being ranked at the top of search results when that phrase is searched for. So you need to think outside the box when it comes to search terms, but that means using Google Keyword Planner in order to find real search volume. Now, this does technically apply to Google, but it works the same way on YouTube. And here's how you do that. So let's hop into Google Keyword Planner. And let's say you want to rank for vegan chocolate chip cookies. So you're going to type in a few of the basic search terms that people might be looking for inside of Google Keyword Planner, specifically looking at keyword ideas. Doing this is going to give you an idea of how popular a search term would be. And the best part, it also gives you suggestions of things that people are also looking for with the search volume and the potential revenue for AdSense. Interesting. But organizing by monthly searches lets you see what other keywords people are searching for based on similar words that you used. But you ideally want to use keywords that have higher search volume and low or medium competition. So ideally you want to be in that medium, low competition. But look at what your competitors are doing. This is another way to start. While you should be looking at YouTube as a collaborative tool, other creators in your niche are still technically your competition. So if you're stuck on what keywords you should be using in your videos, then turn to YouTube, get a browser extension, and find out what keywords your competitors are using in order to rank their popular videos. It's really easy to do. Couple clicks. For example, look at this YouTube video. This one by Liv B is about vegan chocolate chip cookies, and it has over 175,000 views with approximately a 6% upvote score. And it also uses the following keywords in order to rank. So a few of them are best vegan chocolate chip cookies, the best vegan chocolate chip cookie recipe. There are so many tags, but not as many as what could be used. But the video has a great thumbnail. It has some basic marked chapters that could definitely use an update. But here's a pro tip. Also look at the top ranking comments and then use snippets from that in order to create content, but additional keywords for your own videos. So 2 of the top comments on this videos are, "These are truly the best vegan chocolate chip cookies. I've made these so many times and everyone always loves them and never knows the difference." The second one is, "These cookies have a special place in my heart. Made me realize vegan doesn't mean restriction." So, let's think outside the box a little bit. Potential video tags could now include the best vegan chocolate chip cookies and vegan doesn't mean restriction. Very different search terms. But these tags and keywords and phrases are going to open you up to potential audiences for helping other people find your videos too. So again, think outside the box. And look at video titles. So you need to craft a compelling title and descriptive title that also incorporates your target keywords. And this is going to help YouTube's algorithm understand the content of your video and then help to rank them appropriately. So in the example that we used, so Liv uses the title, "The Best Vegan Chocolate Chip Cookie Recipe." Not just vegan chocolate chip cookies, but the best. So the key here is to create an eye-catching title that features your main keywords. And that's another way that the algorithm is going to be able to find the videos that you've created. And you have to dive into your video descriptions too. So in this video, Liv uses the description to promote the recipe that's featured on a blog, a link to a cookbook, and different social media accounts. There is a short description that talks about the cookie, but it could definitely be expanded upon a little bit in order to include some more info. But it would also be good to introduce some hashtags in the description of the video, and those are going to show up right underneath the video during playback. So in the cookie example, that can include hashtag vegan cookies, hashtag vegan chocolate chip cookies, and hashtag easy vegan cookie. So just a few little tweaks there. But it's generally a good idea to limit the hashtags in your description to either 2 or 3, which are just going to end up displaying underneath the video. Now, if you aren't a strong writer, don't worry about it. Use something like ChatGPT to come up with the description for your video instead. Use a prompt like create a description for a YouTube video that's about X and includes the keywords X, Y, and Z. This description should be for the YouTube channel, your channel name, and that should be worded for a target audience that's between the ages of X and Y. And then watch what ChatGPT spits out for you, but it's pretty neat. Also utilize your tags, because YouTube lets you use up to 500 characters in the tag section when you upload. This is such an underutilized section that you should definitely focus on. Like in the cookies example, Liv uses about 300 characters, but I'd recommend using all 500, including variations on spelling, typos, and things like that. Use Google Keyword Planner in order to get different ideas that you can use to optimize your videos even more. Timestamps. This is also another underutilized way to help you add additional keywords and phrases into your videos. And it's also going to help you in Google search. So mark the chapters of your YouTube videos based on the content that's currently being shown. Yeah, people could scrub through, but it also is going to help your viewers out. In this cookie example, Liv uses intro, recipe, and outro. It's basic and could use a little bit of spice. Something like this would be more appealing when people scrub through the video or when Google indexes your video in search. So rather than those basic ones, why make a vegan chocolate chip cookie? Recipe for the best vegan chocolate chip cookie. How does the best vegan chocolate chip cookie taste? So you've got 3 individual sections, and now you're going to structure it like this. 0000, so marking the beginning of the video with why make a vegan chocolate chip cookie. 4 minutes in or whatever when the next chapter is, recipe for the best vegan chocolate chip cookie. And then 7 minutes in or whatever the case may be, how does the best vegan chocolate chip cookie taste? See the difference there? But timestamps need to start with 0000 so that YouTube knows what follows is an actual timestamp. So just make sure you mark it that way. But there you have it. Some simple ways that you can kickstart your YouTube videos with some simple search engine optimization that's going to dramatically improve your search results. Because again, YouTube is a search engine. And honestly, don't get discouraged if your videos don't rank right away. It took my channel, my first one, a few months to really start getting picked up and recommended. But just keep being consistent. Search engine optimization is also just one piece of the puzzle too. You want to make sure that you're promoting your videos in relevant Facebook groups. You want to post short form content on other platforms where your audience is going to spend their time so that you can drive traffic back to your YouTube videos. So hope you learned a thing or two. And if you want to know how creative people think a little differently, you should also check this video out.